What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another Madden 21 Bears franchise gameplay. We're here getting ready to go into week number 2 and match up against the New York Giants. But the story going into week number 2 isn't just about the Giants, it's also about Anthony Miller. Anthony Miller has the opportunity to unlock some abilities. We're looking to get Anthony Miller either 2 touchdowns or 100 yards rushing and receiving and unlock the superstar dev trait on him. So just to be able to unlock some abilities on him, just to help further strengthen this Bears receiving core and just offense in general, it's just going to be amazing. Hopefully, we can get it done this week against the Giants. Currently, we only have one, or we have technically 2 superstars on offense, 1 superstar receiver, even though Cordell Patterson is technically also a receiver as well. But his abilities are more running back abilities. He has the I can't remember what the running back apprentice one is. Well, it might be running back apprentice or whatever, but he has those 4 additional routes coming out of the backfield. Allen Robinson is our one receiver that has abilities. He has the deep out uh, ability. I don't really run too many 20-yard out plays, so his abilities in a way are kind of irrelevant for me. They don't really help me out in any way. But anyways, hopefully we can get some abilities added onto Anthony Miller. Um, but yeah, this Bears offense, like I've stated before, they have a lot of weapons. They have Tariq Cohen, they have Ted Ginn Jr., a huge reliable tight end, and Jimmy Graham, a good backup tight end, and Cole Kemet. So this Bears offense is no slouch. We just need to figure out what quarterback it is that we're going to be rocking with in the near future, and just really help settle things on the offensive side of the ball. Defensive side of the ball, though, I think things are pretty well in order. We have an amazing defensive line. Eddie Goldman leading the way there at nose tackle. We ended up moving Khalil Mack from left outside linebacker to left in and right in. We flip flop him a lot, so he's added a little bit of, or a lot more of stability there on the defensive line. Linebackers are decent. Roquan Smith and Danny Trevathan. Secondary is pretty good as well, with Eddie Jackson leading the way there, safety. So this Bears team overall is pretty good. I mean, obviously we're 1-0. Started off the season with our division rivals, the Lions, and winning that game. And the defense is the one that sealed the game there. So looking to have a repeat performance here in week number 2 up against the Detroit Lions. So quick side note before we really get into the gameplay. A little bit disappointed here because this is technically like my second time playing the Giants. I tried to meet up with my opponent and get a game, or match up with them and get a game, and we weren't able to link up, and I ended up was playing the computer. I was in like the third quarter, already had Anthony Miller's abilities on him and everything. Like got him his 2 touchdowns and everything, and then next thing you know, the guy ends up hitting me up, and Commissioner League says you got to quit out the game. You got to play this guy since he's ready now. So we'll try to get Anthony Miller his abilities yet again, but this time up against a user instead of a computer. But anyways, things aren't starting off too well for us here on defense. Saquon Barkley got loose on us in the first play of the game, and then Buster Skrine tries to make a play on the ball, and I guess he just barely bumped the receiver, and we end up getting called for the pass interference. So the drive continues. 1st and 10 from the 23-yard line. Good stop right here. Who was that? Slayton? No, not Slayton. It was the defense. I think that was Akeem Hicks. It might have been Akeem Hicks. Good tackle by him. End up getting a loss of 3 yards. 2nd and 13. Daniel Jones ends up hitting Shepard across the middle. Bad users by me. I probably should have been there in that area. 1st and goal from the 8. He hands it off to Saquon Barkley. Saquon Barkley is basically the team for the Giants this year. Deion Lewis is another running back that they have, but Saquon is the guy. There's not too much at receiver, and as you see, Saquon is the receiver out of the backfield. He ends up getting the Giants on the board, first touchdown of the game. So a little bit different opponent that we had to match up against. Last week we had to worry about the tight end and T.J. Hawkinson. This week we got to worry about the running back. But I mean, not even just the running back, because Evan Ingram is also a pretty good tight end in this game. But anyways, here's our offense on their first drive of the game. Mitchell Trubisky's connecting with Cordell Patterson early. We had the first down run with him, and then second down we go to the air and end up hitting him for the first down. First and 10 from the 44-yard line. We try to hand things off to Patterson again. This time, not so well on the ground. He ends up getting stopped up in the backfield. And on top of that, we end up getting the holding call. So back us up another 10 yards. First and 20 from the 46 now. Try to run the ball again. Didn't get much of anything. Only picked up 3 yards on the ground. Second and 17. We're looking to hit Anthony Miller. Anthony Miller out of the backfield. That's his first reception. Gains of about, what was that, 8-9 yards on that play. Third and 8. Try to take a shot, and Mitchell Trubisky makes an amazing throw to Ted Ginn Jr. on the sideline and keeps the drive moving. See, these are the throws I'm talking about. I love Mitchell Trubisky when he's making those throws, but he has the tendency to make some wild ones, and it hurts. It hurts my soul when I see him do that. But anyway, second and short, almost had a touchdown there on the jet sweep to Anthony Miller, get his first touchdown out of the way. First and goal, we try to get a little tricky and run a little bit of wildcat read option on the 4-yard line. End up losing 4 yards on that. Second and goal, drop back with Mitchell Trubisky. Looking for something. We end up finding Miller late across the middle. Unfortunately, he's unable to get into the end zone. And third and goal, feeling the pressure. I thought I was out of the pocket, and we tried to throw the ball away, but I guess we were still in the pocket. If you say so, Madden. Okay. But anyways, we ended up settling for the field goal. So definitely not how I saw my first drive going. Definitely thought we were going to be able to get something going there and get into the end zone. I think I was just a little bit too pressed on getting Anthony Miller the ball and making sure he was the one to get the touchdown on that drive. Probably could have ran the ball a little bit more, either with Cordell Patterson or with David Montgomery, and we probably would have gotten into the end zone. But anyways, back here on defense, after giving up a first down, it's first and 10 from the 27-yard line. Daniel Jones is going to hand the ball off to Saquon Barkley here, and he ends up running into a crowd in the middle, only gaining 3 yards. Second and 7, Daniel Jones looks to hand the ball off again. It's a play-action pass, hitting to Evan Ingram, and oh my gosh, we're having troubles again, just like last week. Huge flashback to last week. We were having troubles guarding the tight ends. I don't know. Maybe I just need faster safeties. I think Evan Ingram is the fastest tight end in the game. Maybe Kittle. Maybe, but come on now. I thought see right on cue. There he is, Mitchell Trubisky. He just had that amazing throw to Ted Ginn Jr. last drive on the sideline, and then come out. It has basically a similar throw, so a same route, just the opposite side of the field, and he just completely whiffs on a wide open guy. But anyways, first and 10, hand things off to Cordell Patterson. Cordell's able to find some running room, gains about 12 yards, and the first down to the 48-yard line. First and 10, Trubisky dropping back, and we're going to hit Cordell Patterson again out of the backfield. Cordell Patterson is pretty much Mr. Reliable on this team. We can run the ball with him. We can throw the ball with him. Also, good thing that I ended up having to quit the game where I played against the computer because Cordell Patterson actually got hurt in that game. So I didn't want to quit the game, but because I got Anthony Miller his stats, but also I did want to quit the game because I didn't want to have Cordell Patterson injured. But anyways, as I was talking about Anthony Miller gets his first touchdown of the game. One more touchdown to go, and Anthony Miller will have his abilities on him. And first and 10 from the 25-yard line. That was weird. Weird commentary. Kind of just messed that whole thing up. But anyways, first and 10, Daniel Jones ends up throwing the ball away. Come back on second and 10, handing things off to Saquon Barkley. I did not check Saquon's abilities. Someone write in the comment sections, does Saquon have what's the ability called? Evasive. Because the moves that he's pulling off of them are freaking ridiculous. Anyways, third and 8. Daniel Jones tries to take a deep shot, ends up finding, I think that was not Goldman. That was what's his name? Eddie Jackson with the interception. End up getting the penalty on Kendall Fuller for a block in the back. How do you? I don't know. Whatever, Madden. But anyways, 2nd and 1 after the interception. We end up finding Ted Ginn Jr. on a quick little flat route, and he ends up picking up about 10 to 15 yards on that play. Moving the sticks, 1st and 10 from the 49. Trubisky dropping back and finds Allen Robinson, but he's unfortunately unable to hold on to the ball. It was a beautiful throw by Trubisky. Allen Robinson, we cannot waste throws like that. When Trubisky is on, we got to catch it. Second down, we try to run a screen that gets blown up. We end up losing 3 yards. 3rd and 13, nothing's open deep. We try to dump it off underneath and give it to Cordell Patterson to see if he can make something happen. He gets us to a 4th and 3 situation. 4th and 3, we got to go through it. We're down 14-10 right now. We need points, and we end up picking it up, finding Allen Robinson, who comes away with the catch. 1st and 10, decent run for Patterson. Unfortunately, it won't count because Jimmy Graham decided to hold, and we end up losing 10 yards. 1st and 20, end up finding, I think that was Miller across the middle for a nice little gain of 9 yards. 2nd and 11, we tried the jet sweep again with Miller. Had success on it before. He breaks the tackle, and he's close. He's so close to that first down. Ends up gaining 9 yards. We still only need one more touchdown with him. We try to go get it right here, and he's just unable to make the catch in the end zone. Not really his game, not his fault. So we try to go underneath, and we had him, but a horrible throw by Trubisky. Like, I don't know why he pass let him down so far, but that was a first down. Ended up turning the ball over there on 4th down, and then the Giants' first play of the game, Saquon Barkley just goes freaking, 67 yards, 76 yards for a touchdown, or 77 yards for a touchdown, and just like that, we're down 11 points in the 3rd quarter. So now it's all out passing. We really got to get things going. We need touchdowns. We need points quick, fast, and in a hurry, because 3rd quarter's dripping down. 1 minute left in the 3rd. We're going to hand things off to Cordell Patterson. He's been Mr. Reliable for us, not just for this season, but for this game. 2nd and 4, try to go right back to Cordell Patterson. Probably a bad read there. I was expecting that corner to drop back a little bit more. I thought he would be open, but he wasn't. 3rd and 4, we thought we had something. It wasn't there. We forced it. It ends up getting picked off, and then he tries to hurdle our offensive player and ends up fumbling the ball. But anyways, the ball ends up coming back to us. 1st and 10, another beautiful throw by Trubisky connecting with Allen Robinson on a deep corner route that he missed earlier on in the game. 2nd and 10, we end up running the screen. The screen's just not working for us so far. This is the 2nd time we ran it. We lost yardage again. 3rd and 15, we're trying to mix things up, put some players on hot routes and get something going, and we end up throwing another pick. But hold up, this one might be coming back also. And it does come back. It's a pass interference on the defense. So that's twice we've been bailed out of interceptions. Come on, Trubisky, get it together. 1st and 10, after the penalty gets us the ball back, we end up connecting with Ted Ginn Jr. 1st and 10, we try to go to Anthony Miller. He just needs one more touchdown. He run the jet sweep. He gets down to the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal, hand things off to Cordell Patterson, and there's another flag on the play. Is this on us? This one is. It's on our right tackle for holding. Not the worst thing in the world. It gives me a little bit more space to try to throw the ball to Anthony Miller and get him into the end zone. He ends up getting stopped on the 5-yard line or 4-yard line there. And from this point on, we're just like, all right, I got to stop forcing it to him. We're trying to focus on winning this game. So we end up going Wildcat with Cordell Patterson. He ends up running into the end zone. Madden says go for 2. We go for 2, and we end up connecting with Allen Robinson in the back of the end zone. And we're just down by 3. So offensive-wise, the whole game plan about getting Anthony Miller, his abilities, that game plan's out the window. We're just focused on getting into field goal range by any means or getting a touchdown by any means. It doesn't matter who we throw the ball to. If Miller's open, we'll hit him. If he's not, we're not going to force the ball to him. 2nd and 9, Daniel Jones ends up connecting with Saquon Barkley out of the backfield, and Saquon just runs through our middle linebacker like he's not even there, and picks up the first down. 2nd and 1, hands it off again to Saquon, and he picks up the first down. 1st and 10 after that. All right, we've had enough. We're going to meet Saquon in the hole. Gibson blows Saquon Barkley up in the hole. Ends up gaining no yards on that. 2nd and 10, Daniel Jones. Yeah, he ends up getting me on this one. I thought he was going to throw the ball. He ends up passing it, and he ends up picking up the first down. And we're trying to call our timeouts. We're trying to do anything and everything to keep him out of field goal range so he doesn't get any more points. But at the same time, we're trying to play it conservative enough and to play the pass just in case he decides to pass the ball as well. But our opponent plays it smart. He ends up running the ball, calls timeout, and then comes out and punt. He's going to leave us literally just seconds to try to figure out something and get into field goal range on offense. 1st and 10 from the 12-yard line. Trubisky drops back. He's dropping back a little bit too far, and luckily he's able to throw out the sack there. That could have been horrible to, and that's not how you want to end the game. 2nd and 10 after that, we end up connecting with Cordell Patterson out of the backfield, but 7 seconds left. There's not much time to do anything. These little dink and dunk routes are just what the Giants are giving us. It's not going to get us into the end zone. 3 seconds left. We're trying to take a deep shot here. Nothing really there that's open, so I'll try to get Anthony Miller his yardage. Luckily enough, that catch right there is actually enough to put him over. He ends up getting the 200 yards. Maybe not 200 yards, 100 yards receiving. So he does get his dev ability. What did I say before? He was going to superstar? No. He was actually I might have said superstar. What I meant to say, he's going from normal dev to star dev right here. So I went back and checked everything to see if he got his stats. He did. At the end of this, he got 130 or 140 yards receiving, something like that, and has actually successfully moved from normal to star dev. But unfortunately, the Bears ended up dropping week 2. We dropped down a record of 1-1. Leave a like if you enjoy, comment, subscribe for more Bears franchise gameplay, and I will catch you all in the next one.